Hey y'all, it's blacknetizen again, your favorite fake deep K-pop fan, and today I just wanted to come with a nice little PSA concerning a very special word that's near and dear to my heart and the heart of many other Negroes in this world, and that is the N-word, aka nigga. And I just wanted very quickly and succinctly to explain that if you are not black, you shouldn't say it. That's it, literally. You shouldn't say it. You shouldn't sing it. You shouldn't rap it. You shouldn't mouth it. You shouldn't think about it. You shouldn't dream about it. You shouldn't smell it. You shouldn't seance it. You shouldn't hearken it. You shouldn't feel it. You shouldn't rub it. You shouldn't take it out to dinner. You and nigga it's not a thing. Simple. Regardless of context, yes, even if it's in a song, even if it's in a movie, even if it's a quote, just omit the word, asterisk it. If you're writing it out, you can paraphrase. If you're using spoken language, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. And this message was brought to you by
Baby, give me kitty kitty.
Killer West Side. Hey. My ultimate bias of like a month and a half. Ultimate bias of like a month and a half. Like this is a fresh alt and he's already jeopardizing it. But if you didn't know, Jung Jaehyun, Jeffrey, James, whatever you want to call him, he was really feeling Caroline by Amine, and of course it got to that one part, the best part honestly, where Amine says, killer West Side nigga, and Jaehyun was like singing along or mouthing along, whatever, and he hit every single, let's do a little.
Baby, give me kitty kitty. Killer West Side nigga.
If you don't know, Jaehyun is not black, as far as we know, unless he has something to tell the class. So yes, that is a violation of that one rule we have. Don't. You, if you're not black, you and nigga just don't. You just don't. Y'all don't. You're not a thing. So we're waiting on an apology, but honestly, really, knowing most Korean companies, but especially SM, we're probably not gonna get an apology, and I'm fully aware of that, and it's just kind of like So I'm just gonna look like Boo Boo the Clown for a good 3-4 years or so. But yeah, it's actually kind of funny because everyone seemed really surprised, and I was just surprised by like how it happened, not that it happened. Like, I'm not shocked at all. I mean, I'm not surprised at all because like I never got the vibe that he would necessarily think about that, if that makes any sense. I'm just like, I'm a little taken aback by the gusto with which he just nigga, like he like inhaled nigga, and like he really had some spunk with it, and it was interesting. Like, it was honestly like yes, I'm mad or whatever, and I feel like people read like this just like vicious anger into black people automatically, which is really funny because like black people are really messed up, so we joke about pretty much everything, including this. So most of the people I know have just been laughing the entire time because it's just really funny, because like he's just like killer West Side nigga, and it's like, wow, like he's not actually, and it's weird because he's not actually like vocalizing it, but like you can hear his like white people voice coming through, which is weird. Like I don't, like, the whole thing was just awkward and weird and just absolutely hilarious, because, like, I don't know, it was almost like watching, like, a kid cuss. You know those videos of, like, the kids saying fire truck, but they don't say fire truck, they say, like, fire fuck or something like that. It was like that combined with watching someone, like, piss their pants. Like, it was just really, like, it was really bad, but also, like, really funny to watch. And I don't, just one more time. One. I don't know. I really don't even know. And, like, I guess I'm just, like, confused because, like, these people are trained. So I would expect with any sort of basic home training, even if you say it, you don't necessarily say it on broadcast. Because, like, even as a nigga myself, I wouldn't necessarily say that line on broadcast just because I have a little schminkit of empathy for the non-black people in the audience, my non-black peers who can't say the West Side nigga part, because that's honestly the best part of the song to sing to. And I've always thought about it like, dang, you can't participate in the best part of the song, but that's just the world we live in. And like I said, unless you have something to share with the class, you're not black. So, like, it is what it is. On the flip side, I can't go into a beauty supply shop without getting followed around the shop. That's just the way it is. So you can't say West Side nigga when it hits in Caroline. Like, it's not that deep. I'm not that angry. I've actually been laughing the whole day. The thing that's been making me mad are fans who are like, oh my gosh, you all need to be nice. Don't insult him. Honestly, really, Jaehyun insulted himself by, like, damn near looking in the camera like, West Side, ay. Like, did you even actually, are you peeping that I haven't actually said it that much? Cause it's like, I don't know, like, it's just weird. Like, I can't wrap my head around being on, like, a filmed radio show and, like, stepping from, like, behind the mic and going, West Side nigga, as a nigga. So, like, as a non-nigga, I'm just like, how did that compute? Did it compute, or were we just running on autopilot? If we were running on autopilot, why don't we have it programmed that us and nigga just doesn't happen? That's my entire question. But like I said, I am probably going to put on my white face paint and red button nose in approximately, like, 16 hours and go back to full stand mode. But I just think it's important that we have these discussions and understand why it's just like a no. If you would like a more in-depth video, a more thorough explanation of why it's wrong, why it is racist, whether he meant it or not. I don't think he meant anything by it. I don't think that makes it any less bad. I mean, I guess it makes it less bad than it could be, but, like, how? Just how? Like, I don't even know. But like I said, that didn't actually have me mad. That didn't have me heated. What got me heated were fans saying that people were overreacting, that they mostly see backlash from, like, non-black people, like, we're the black people who are mad. Okay. And then he had nothing to apologize for. He was singing along to a song. I don't know. For me, as per usual, it wasn't even the actual misdeed that got me heated. It was the fans' response, because I went to the NCT Night Instagram just to, like, put in my 2 cents that, hey, I know you're not gonna apologize, but I'm still going to say you should apologize, just so, I don't know, maybe we'll luck out and get, like, some sort of awareness on the Korean side of the fandom that this is an issue and this is something that should be at the front, back, middle, and, like, underside of your mind as a public figure with an international audience. like we did with Jaehyun from 101. There was a bit of a Korean discussion, I think. So I guess that's my whole point in like voicing my complaints, concerns, all of that. And I went the I love you, so I am trying to help you be better because I think you are better than this. I don't actually know you, so I don't know that for sure. But I really like you, so I would really like to believe that you are better than this. So that's why you should apologize, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I'm not going to like dismiss or admonish other Black people who come at him way angrier or cancel him or unstan or anything, because no one has to stan anyone at all. You can unstan for any reason, and someone saying a slur that isn't theirs to reclaim is a very, very valid reason. So I would never tell another Black person they need to lower their tone, or they shouldn't call him racist, or they shouldn't blah 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 blah, when he, at this point in time, he still hasn't said anything. Like, that's, to me, that doesn't even make any sense. So yeah, if you aren't Black, I personally would appreciate it if you would lend your voice towards, I guess, pressuring the other side of the fandom, the other side of the industry, to be much more aware that not only did we clock it, we would like some sort of remorse, some sort of actual change, because this is the second or third niggagate of this season, not even this year. So yeah, but that's being very, very, very overly optimistic. Also, if you're a Black person who isn't offended, I don't think you need to be offended. Like, I don't see the point in like trying to get other Black people to raise their blood pressure about anything. But also, I would encourage you to think very, very critically about how and where you express your lack of offense taken, because it's so easily used to like discount or like disregard other Black fans' legitimate concerns and angers and all of those things. Like, I feel like every Black person is entitled to their own opinion and their own thing. I just think we should be very careful about how and where we voice them. Like a personal account, if on your personal account you just want to say, I don't care, like whatever, I think that's perfectly fine. To come into like a thread or a forum where people are trying to raise awareness and they're being like spammed out by emojis and we support you, Jaehyun, by not trying to make sure you exhibit a basic standard of decency and just coddling you so you're like a permanent man child. That might not be the place to post that, because you already know the propagandists are out here. I've seen like 3 different uncritical race theories about why everyone or no one should say nigga, or it doesn't matter, or it does matter. So I would encourage you not to feed into that, even if you aren't offended. But definitely tell me how you feel. Are you canceling him? Are you canceling me for not canceling him? Because I'm being honest with myself. I'm gonna be honest with myself. I'm not unstanding. He's not canceled for me. It dials it down a bit, but he's not canceled for me. Tell me your opinions, your stance, how you feel. Were you keen along with me, or were you fuming as soon as you saw that? Tell me in the comments down below, or on Twitter or any other social media aside from like AIM or Zynga or whatever, at blacknetizen. Consider becoming one of my favorite netizens and subscribing, like the video, share, all of that good stuff. It's still one great big NCitizen family over here. I'm just always going to be honest and keep it real. At this point in time, SM is not paying me, so thank you. See you in the next video.